Today I'm going to talk with you all about a simple topic, that is your confidence matters. Yes, your confidence matters. And how to be confident? Your confidence will be evident. How much confidence you have in your own self. It will be evident when you go to talk with someone, when you chat with someone, when you gossip with your friends, when you go for an interview and you sit in front of your employers. Your confidence matters. It is quite evident from the way you talk, from the way you behave, from the way you speak. And what depends? What three things are there which determines this confidence? What are those three things? Those three things are: first, your happiness. If you are a happy person, you can be a confident person. Second, your self evaluation, that is your discipline. If you are a disciplined person, you will most probably have confidence on yourself. Third, and what is the third? Very important. It is the skills. It is the motivation. And the motivation you have for your job, it will give you the confidence. The motivation if you have for your work that you do in your life, it will give you confidence. And this motivation also comes from your dressing sense. So there are three underlying parts of the motivation. First of all, your skills. Second, your work ethic, if you want to do your work honestly or not. Third is your dressing sense. Your dressing sense, your dress code builds a shape of your character, a view for the other person to judge you. Remember always one thing: a book is always judged by its first cover, you like it or not. In the same way, your first impression is the last impression. When you stand in front of a person and you talk, that person just looks at your attire, looks at your dressing sense, and determines what kind of a person you are, what kind of character you have. And these three things build your confidence. So first of all, let's begin with happiness. So happiness, what is this happiness? Why it determines our confidence? There was a time in my life when I was not having any clue what I want to do ahead in my life. I was just clueless. I deviated from my line, my graduation, my background was in physics, was in science. But I deviated from it and chose a different career path for myself. I chose a path for myself in the banking and finance sector. Totally different from whatever I have studied in my graduation. But ultimately it worked out. Ultimately I was happy. Because I came to the realization that whatever I have done, I did it honestly. I did it with discipline and I achieved success in that. Now I am having the opportunity to buy my dream bike at the age of 24. I cracked multiple exams, cracked multiple interviews, and it gave me happiness which I always wanted to have. The happiness of self-fulfillment. It gave me the happiness. It's not like you can buy happiness with your money, you can buy happiness with your success. It's not like that. It doesn't work like that. I was happy because I was satisfied with what I had. I was happy that I made the right decision in my life. I chose what I wanted to do in my life and deviated from my graduation and did what my heart, what my mind wanted to do. I listened to my mind and I worked upon it tirelessly until and unless I achieved success. It was not the story of an overnight success, not at all. I had to go through immense struggles, immense hardships in order to achieve the success in my field after deviating from whatever I had studied in my college life or graduation. So it's your call. Whatever field you choose for yourself, be it for your profession, be it for your hobby, suppose you have chosen a career. Now be committed to that, stick to that, and wait until you achieve whatever you have always wanted to have, and then see you are happy or not. You will definitely be happy. You will be satisfied with your own self. You will have self-fulfillment. Second is whatever I told you about after happiness, what comes which builds confidence? That is your. Now let's talk about the motivation part, because it's having three subparts. So motivation, your motivation to work. It should be an intrinsic motivation. It should come from inside of you. It should not be some external motivation. You have seen some person from that field be very successful and you have chosen that field. It should not be like that. you should have the motivation intrinsic. It should come from your own heart, it should come from your own self. That motivation will give you the power to work. That motivation will give you the work ethic you need to be happy and to be disciplined in your work. The motivation matters. You will be consistent if you have the motivation from inside of you. If it is intrinsic motivation, you will be consistent in your work. Your dressing sense. Suppose I am wearing this dress. Your dressing sense matters. Choose a light colored shirt when you are going for some corporate work or for some interview. And over that, if you are going to prefer a blazer, then choose a dark colored blazer. And the color shades should be compatible. They should be compatible with each other. Okay, complementary colors. The color shades should not be very, very different and far away from each other. That should not be the case. That matters. Your dressing sense. And always wear fitting size shirts. Don't wear very loose or oversized shirts or very tight and very fitting shirts. Keep a balance between them and have a good fitting, fit size shirt along with a blazer with the same with somewhat similar shade but a darker tone. And your shirt should be light colored like sky blue, white. These are the shades which go very well in the corporate world and in the interviews. The third aspect which builds your confidence, that is your, after happiness, then comes motivation, third is discipline. It has been very helpful in my life. I was a person who suffered a lot with time management. After going through different self-help books, after going through different online videos, going through different works of some successful people, I came to the realization I need to build a time schedule. I need to have some time slots in my life and I need to work upon them. What I did was that every day in the morning I used to get up and I used to prepare three most important work for me to do in the day. That is my to-do list, and I would stick to them. I would not go to sleep, I will not go to bed until and unless I have finished or covered all those three things of my day. That was my to-do list, and that built a discipline in my life. After you have discipline, you will be confident that whatever comes, whatever challenge be it in your way, you can overcome it. You can overcome it. That will also give you happiness because you will have self-satisfaction, you will have self-belief. Whatever may be the challenge, I'll be able to overcome it because I have discipline in my life. These three things matter in your life. If you want to be successful, even in your job, even in your profession, or you want to build a career with your hobby, these three things matter. And these three things will determine the happiness you have in your life. Your happiness will give you confidence. And your confidence matters. Always remember one thing in mind, that a book is judged by its cover. And whenever the person in front of you, sitting in front of you, let it be an interviewer, let it be you are having a job, you are going for your job, they are your co-workers or colleagues, or wherever you are sitting for an interview for a job, your attitude is observed. Your confidence is reflected from your attitude. So always remember, your confidence matters, and have a very good self-confidence in your own self. Keep these 3 points in your mind. Thank you everyone.